up, it would be today's date. Defaulted.
Absolutely.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to
man?
Another episode of the Daily Smoke.
Yes.
I'm Brother Los.
I'm Brother Ron.
Brother Blackhand.
Brother Blackhand on the cam as always. And y'all see who we got here today? We got the Queen Mother with us today. It's nice to see her here. You know, it's been a while. She's always welcome. Everyone is always welcome. So, you know, and she makes sure she takes advantage of that invitation, and we love it. So, you know, it's always a good thing. But anyways, as always, much love for your support. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Like. Hit that like button. Hit that like button and share this content with everybody else. So what's up? Monday?
Yeah, man. Another day, you know, day in the life.
It's gotten cooler, too, as the days go by. So that's nice.
Yeah.
You know, they were talking about record-breaking heats and stuff. It's like,
I don't like that.
We still didn't. Last year, they said it was 13 days of 80-degree weather.
Oh, no.
We're only like 5 now. Last year was hot. December was burning up last year. They said it was like, 13 days of 80-degree weather. Now we're only around 6 or 7, but and it's going to get colder, though. It's supposed to go down into the 50s or 40s during the morning because this cold front is coming in. So
don't that kind of take away the spirit of, like, I understand, you know, Christmas, all that kind of stuff. But, like, just the what's supposed to look like supposed to have snow. You know what I mean? During this time of the year.
That's how they present it.
And we up here wearing shorts. Right, you know what I mean? You got to messes with your thinking.
Right. That's why it's a little bit harder for me and Amy because we're used to always being snow.
Yeah, used to it being snow, right?
Or if anything, cold. If not snow, it's cold. You know, you come here, you wearing shorts and a tank top and palm trees and shit.
Right. Christmas what? You know? Where your snowman?
Then you got to think about the people that live in that area of the world where you know what you're talking about. Snow.
That's true too.
You know, like
that's true
like
too.
This, brother. We understand that's how it's supposed to be, but I wouldn't want the kids.
But the Santa Clauses, they be on snow, not saying. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's
so
how kids might think. If he got to be on a snow, and I know, like I live in a desert, like how does he come to our house? You know,
because y'all on sand, and this image, it has to happen on snow. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why he's not coming to your house in the Sahara Desert.
But he is coming because he only flies.
You know what I mean? I'm sure they work it out somehow. I'm sure they work it out somehow.
It's just because he's from the North Pole, it's supposed to be cold and snow.
Do you think they believe in Santa Claus in the Middle East? Come to think about it,
right? I mean, those that are Christian, maybe.
Do you think think about how like our kids are like
when they see
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like do they have that kind of childhood?
I don't know. I don't know if they would because if they're Arab, they're not gonna. I mean, if they're Muslim, they're not gonna know shit about it. They're only gonna know by when they watch cartoons.
Right.
They're gonna ask questions. What's this? You know, how would this man even come here if there's no snow here? And what does he do? Why don't we have a guy that brings everybody presents and shit?
Wow.
You know. So that so you think kids have to think that out, especially nowadays where you can see Western Santa Claus.
I never took up the time to see how they celebrated Christmas in the Middle East because most of those countries, if not almost all of them, are Arabic,
right,
or Islamic. Well, by faith they're Islamic.
They don't. That's not something they're going to be taught.
But you know whether they have a secular government or a theocracy or whatever. They all go by, like, for the most part, Islam. So if they do that, they're not going to really recognize Christmas like how we do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that means like
this is just what Christians do.
Really? That's what it is, huh?
That's what it would be.
That's what it is.
You know, it's like when people think of Hanukkah and shit like that. What's that? Oh, that's what Jews do.
No Santa Claus in Egypt.
About that. No, they don't mess around. The Egyptians had raw from them gifts and shit.
No Santa Claus in Egypt. Oh man.
They had something else. They believed in totally different.
Do they have anything like Christmas to replace like not having our Christmas?
No. I guess unless you're Christian and you live in them areas, but you ain't gonna get no lights and no Santa Claus images and shit.
I'm uncomfortable with that.
You know, so that would be if it's uncomfortable for you, for them here would be like, man, this is kind of weird. We y'all putting up these lights.
Right.
Strange to me.
Right.
You know, I didn't grow up around this shit, but it's nice. Y'all get presents.
Right. You know, with the new PS5, Santa Claus.
I need this fat wet man to come to Egypt. Goddamn.
You know,
that's how we must be bad because he don't come to us.
Ooh, man. Imagine, man.
The conversations you got to have with your kids that see that shit, or you keep your kids from seeing that Western shit. They will never know. You know, they won't know what's Santa Claus. What's Christmas, mommy? Oh no, that's what the Christians believe. It's what the answer has to be.
I can't lie, man. Like and Queen Mother, I really mean this. Like, I remember being a kid, and I remember when I was given the mythology of Santa Claus and that and all of that, having, toys on a certain day. That was a real magical part of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
And I really wish there was some way we could continue to convey that feeling with our children.
The girls still believe.
You know what I mean?
The girls, they still believe.
That is a very precious time.
We even have these little elves that come on the 1st of December every year. They're supposed to be watching them to go back and tell Santa, yo, they were good. Go ahead and get
Oh, man. Happy children.
Then check this out. Here's mine. I think I saw him.
Was he kissing mama under the mistletoe?
Nah, he wasn't doing nothing. He was delivering my gifts. He was putting gifts under the... I'm serious. I really, just like yo,
Yes, ma'am.
I really think I saw him. But now, I guess as I've grown, I've realized that, wow, what an imagination.
Sure.
That was just some man dressed up as Santa Claus.
The mere fact you could even entertain that as a reality goes to show you where your thinking was
and
at
it was
that time.
peaceful too.
That was a beautiful time in your life, wasn't it?
Yeah, and on top of all of that, Santa really was white, but he wasn't racist.
Okay, that's what's up.
He came out there.
What's up?
If all white people are racist, why is this white man giving us toys?
All right,
He's a good white man.
Yo, what?
So I mean, for us in Puerto Rico, we not only celebrate Christmas, but we celebrate on the 7th of January, the Epiphany. That's when because like Puerto Rico, we could get gifts on Christmas, but then on the 7th we would get gifts then too.
More gifts.
Why?
Well, because that's when the kings arrived to give Jesus his gifts. It wasn't on that day. It took them a while to follow that star. They didn't get there that day.
No,
it took them a while to get there. It took them almost 2 weeks to get there.
The wise
on the 7th
men.
when they gave him, his thing.
You participate in this?
Yeah, no, because I grew up with that. We had to get a shoe box. You had to go out, decorate it however you want. Go outside, get you some grass and shit. Put it on your bed, and when you wake up, the grass is gone. There's a toy in there.
Wow.
I used to tell my mom, but Mom, I don't want no camel walking in my room. She's gonna mess up your carpet. Just put the damn box under the thing, boy. I said, but what if he bites me? Because he's gonna be eating that. I don't want it to. Try to put it away from me. Like I don't want that thing all up on me like that.
Yeah,
I try to get bit by no damn camel. That's how much you believe. Like, I don't want no camel in my room, Mom. He's gonna mess up your carpet, man. So yeah, that's So I try to pass that on for my girls. I grew up with this all my life. We knew that. Once we got older, we knew that it wasn't no camels or nothing like that. But I always knew I'm gonna get stuff on Christmas, and your mom for 3 Kings Day, get me this. So I'm gonna get something then too. It's not a lot of shit. You just get 1 or 2 things, but you still got extra gifts on that day. So
I was too curious as a child.
Man, look who that walked into the room. What's up, word Matissha? What's going on, love?
Good to hear from you. Nice. Yeah.
Absolutely. How are you, love?
Right.
Good to see you. We hope you're recovering well. You're still in our prayers, dear.
The mama said you were never taught to believe in Santa.
That's what's up. You ain't had no childhood. I did. I believed in this white dude that came down the chimney, man. And brought me stuff on the 24th every year. This was finna happen, and it happened.
It was like,
That's all I know.
It was like you would actually say, like, not all white people are bad.
No,
anything, I know
Santa brought my gifts to me. Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Santa. That's how good my childhood was.
Yeah, that's funny.
Thank you, Santa.
After a while, once you get older and you lose that, I mean, for me, I don't remember when and if I was told that Santa Claus wasn't real, so I don't really remember them thoughts or that feeling. It was just must have been something that as I got older, I kind of caught on. Like, all right, well, just Santa Claus, why everybody buying shit? Why you out there spending all your money? This man gonna give it to you for free. Why you out there?
But did you believe in Santa Claus at one point in time?
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
Yeah,
I believed in them camels too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Kings, I believed in them. It's like, hey, they do this. Okay, cool. I wonder why.
And
you see why?
I was like, oh, there's no Santa Claus. It's just my brother and my dad put my toys together and they want me to go sleep that way. They put it on the street.
That's what's up.
But I was like, I still love Christmas.
Hey.
Yeah.
Get some free shit.
Hey, man.
Like, I ain't coming down the chimney. I ain't got no chimney.
Right,
How
right.
you
That's
break
another
in
one. How you gonna break in the house? Yeah, he's the what was that song? He's the perfect.
It's the perfect burger.
He's a perfect burglar. He
Right?
walk in your house and he can walk around, leave stuff, and leave,
Man.
and nobody know he's there.
Christmas was magic, man. This time of year was magic, man.
Right, right.
For real.
It's good. Yeah, that's why I said the girls still believe it's funny how they do, especially with them elves on the shelf. They
Yeah.
they be whenever they see them. All I gotta do is like, they watching you. Like,
Oh, wow.
they go back to Santa and report what they seen here. Now they be like chilling. They be sending notes back. Well, here when they go back, give them those notes so they can take it back to Santa.
That's so cute,
It
man.
is.
So it's real nice to see that. It's like, man, the other two, they already know that it's not real. And I don't know how they reacted or felt, but I don't know how these two will. Evie will probably really be disappointed because, she's already out there anyway. So she's going to be like, for real? It's not real? Like, okay, that was all made up. I thought you were supposed to lie. You've been lying to me for all these years. Like, you ain't complain. You've been getting them toys for free.
Right.
So now you know
Good job, parents.
Now you know why you didn't get that car when you were 10.
Mm.
Can't afford no damn car. Like, don't even try that shit.
Queen Mother, how have you been doing, sister? What's the good word?
God is good. That's the good word. But I mean, shucks, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up, I'm just as happy as a chinch in a funky
That's good
quilt.
enough right there, just to get up.
I'm talking about with your health, your strength.
Mm-hmm.
Shucks, when you got a new job and all that, you got a job. Like God just blessing us.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
I was going, look here, I'm going to have to say the outcome is what I say it's going to be. Because I say, I got to let my boys know, shoot, Mama, he needs some kind of job. Y'all let somebody, let her know. She's 95 years old, but she can put up. But anyway, but I made one phone call.
Right.
And shucks, the rest is history.
There it is.
And I didn't tell but one person.
That's sweet.
God.
Thank you so much.
He's reliable. He's dependable. Sometimes I make no apologies. I know y'all know me by now, how I feel about it. And I feel about it because, shucks, I know where I was.
Right.
I was in the blackness.
Right.
And brought out of it into the light. But, black will lead you to the light.
Right.
So a lot of people don't really understand that. Sometimes you got to be in the dark to know when the light is coming on.
Right.
You got to know the difference. But, it's a whole lot of stuff in these years. I thank God for what I have learned, and I think I've learned it sensibly.
Mm-hmm.
And, when you learn sensibly, it's not always sensible to everybody. And they have to grow into it. Grow in grace. And in the knowledge of him. Now that's scripture, but you got to grow in grace and in the knowledge of anything that you want to know about.
Right.
You gotta put some time into it. Brother Bobby ain't just doing the filming on no knowledge.
Right.
He had to get some instructions.
We
And
didn't know nothing about how to do this shit. When we
instructions.
Oh.
You follow the instructions.
See how far we've come. So.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And you've been there since
you know
you've been there
it.
since
You know
that wall.
Shucks, I'm looking at a mirror.
I've seen it happening.
What I've learned, if you follow instructions, I don't care what the instructions are, you will get the desired result.
Thank you.
I don't care who the instructions are coming from. If they're proper instructions, if you follow them, you will get the desired result. You trying to bake a cake? Follow the instructions.
Right. That's what
You gonna get it.
Right.
You want to make some cookies?
Follow the
Sure.
instructions.
Follow the instructions.
They'll show you how to make
So
them.
that's it. Want to learn how to drive a car? Follow the instructions.
Right.
Want to learn how to kill somebody?
Follow the instructions.
Right.
Everything's there. That's right. Tune in Sundays at 7 o'clock for the gospel
And
hour with Queen Mother.
Praise
Speaking,
God.
speaking of following instructions,
Go ahead.
the topic that we're going to talk about tonight is very pertinent to that point.
Okay.
Follow the instructions.
Yeah, follow them now.
Brittney Griner was detained,
Okay.
and she was detained on charges in Russia for attempting to they used the word smuggle hashish oil, which has supposedly a high concentrate of
a medical hashish oil.
but she had a medical,
That's what they say, some type of medical hashish oil.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, we know that Russia didn't or doesn't recognize certain things that we may do so in the West. Right. But I would like to know, I don't see how you couldn't have followed instructions to find out if you could bring this said material to this country.
Especially here.
And it's not like this is your first season here.
Right. You can go what state you can take that to and what state you can't. So why wouldn't you think? I would even think more. I'm going over a foreign country. I'm not trying to land in jail. Can I take this there? Oh no, leave that shit behind.
I know.
She went there with like that stupid, dumb, arrogant American mentality. Like I can do this. Okay. But now they made her feel even more that way. So it's like now that she's out, like now she really thinks she can do whatever she wants. And you know what? Not in my country. You would have rotted.
Do you think that was a good decision?
Nope.
The trade that was involved. Why not?
Nope, because she's just a basketball player. This man is a wanted criminal that committed crimes against our government. He's an arms dealer. Now he can go back out there and do this shit if they let him go. What's she gonna do? Entertain us? This dude's trying to kill us. I'm not swapping entertainment for killing. Fuck that. And besides, would you have traded somebody for any one of us? You know what? We gotta have money to be traded for. Is that the thing? Or you gotta be famous somehow? And she ain't all that famous. She's a WNBA star. They don't make that kind of money. So it's like, why would you do that? You wouldn't do that for me or anybody else. Would you do that for one of them hardcore like rappers that you already know they smoke weed, they act a fool? Would you have traded for one of them? Why her? Why did you trade for her? That's what I'm saying. I don't care who you trade for. You committed a crime in another country, just like if you commit a crime here, I expect you to go to jail, just like I would here too.
Let me ask you a question, and let's think this through for a minute before we, really answer. At the time that they apprehended her, do you think she knew
that it was wrong?
Yes.
I'm sure she had to.
You think so?
You don't just go around with weed or illegal drugs in your pocket just to get on a plane to go somewhere because it's okay.
No. It could have been a situation like, remember when you're going through like customs?
Oh, she forgot it was in there?
No, not even forgot it was in there. Like when you're going through customs, there's certain things you may want to take across.
Right, and you got to declare.
You may not know how cannabis oil may be held in Russia when you're going because she was recently prescribed it by a doctor.
Right.
So that's why I'm asking, like, is there any way that she could not have known that this was not permissible in Russia?
It could have been because she didn't look it up. But my thought is, I know that in my own country, there are certain places I can't have this. I can't get on a plane with this. But I'm going to get on a plane and go to Russia. That's my next question. Where did she bring that from? Did she bring it from here? That means she got on a plane, a United States plane. That's a federal offense to take drugs with you to another country. Why ain't they arresting her here? Because if she brought it from here, that means she took it all the way from here on a plane across the water to wherever the fuck, and then from somewhere else, unless they prescribed it to her in Europe somewhere.
Because a lot of athletes have been using what she's been using because they don't want to take the medical route. They like the homeopathic route. And they found that this particular oil and the consumption helps them heal from a lot of injuries they've been having in the WNBA. Right. And there's a huge movement, not only in the NBA, but the WNBA, that like this oil right here has medicinal effects. It's not because we're trying to get high, that kind of stuff or whatever.
It helps you.
So,
you still have to look up. You're not in your country anymore. You got to see what
I feel
laws
that.
are in that country.
I feel that.
You can't go in a country and do something, and when you get in trouble, well, I didn't know you could do that here. Can you do that in your country? No, then why would you do it here? We do the same thing here that happens over there. You put you in jail for doing some stupid shit.
That's it. Like Joyce says, she knew. She just thought her popularity would protect her.
Well, guess what? It just happened. Her popularity did protect her. She's back home eating barbecue in goddamn San Antonio right now and shit. Or earlier today that we're talking about. So it did protect her. That's what pisses me off. They wouldn't do that shit for me. Oh, that's just some fucked up Puerto Rican that likes getting high. Fuck him. You're not gonna trade. Why not? Why not? Because I don't got no money. She don't got money like that either. Why not? I'm a citizen of your country. Protect all of us, regardless of who we are. If you don't want us to be there, why her? Because the big movement went off for her. Fuck all that. She's just a regular motherfucker like the rest of us here.
You know, I think Brittney Griner
Should be locked the
should
fuck up
still
in
be
Russia.
in jail.
Hell yeah, she should be in jail. In Russia.
But not for the reasons you may think. Not for the reasons you may immediately think. Brittney Griner is in jail, well, was in jail, because she was stopped at the board, at the, international, whatever, trying to, get her flight to go wherever she was trying to go to in Russia. And they, found this on her and said, okay, no, we can't let you come in and we're going to have to
She plays ball in there.
Yeah, because she plays ball in Russia.
One of the teams there, yeah.
Okay. She was on a flight, I believe, that had landed in Russia. I think Brittney Griner should be in jail for such a colossal poor decision.
That's right.
Because, see, we have short memories. We forgot about Brittney Griner got arrested on like the 7th or something.
Mm-hmm. She's only been there for a little while.
Russia entered the Ukraine on the 12th, I believe.
Right.
Now, if you remember the atmosphere at that time, everyone was withdrawing their members from the Ukraine because they was like, hey, man, these jokers are coming. It's going to go down any day now. Like, we all need to. So you started having this huge mass exodus in Europe. Like, this was a big deal.
Right.
This was not something to play with. Right. But what was Brittney Griner doing? She was trying to get to the team so she could, I guess, now this is speculation, I guess continue playing with the team that she was trying to get to when she got arrested, because the season obviously was still going on. Right. So obviously the athletic community is still not taking this as serious as they should. Right. But you see the entire world evacuating their members from Europe. From this area. You made a colossal decision because under those circumstances, and you trying to get into Russia? Right. And we're about to go to war?
Right, and they're pissed off at us because of this shit.
And you're going to go play basketball?
Right. Mm-hmm. But she's only thinking of her financial.
That's a bad decision.
She wants to continue playing. Yeah, it was a bad decision.
That's a bad decision. That's why you should be in jail. Right? That was a colossal, because all you had to do is not get on the plane taking you to Russia, stay home. And then you'd have noticed in less than 7 days, Russia is declaring war.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they had already made provisions for it. That was a poor decision she made.
Going over to Ukraine right now. My family getting mad because I got killed. I went to a war zone.
You went to a war zone. You know what I mean? What did you expect?
Right. What the hell do you think was going to happen? Shit.
What did you expect?
It's dumb. That shit was dumb.
But we gave up. I mean, we gave them. What was his name?
Somebody.
Yeah, man.
Something,
man.
Yeah.
Like, this dude was deep into arms.
They say that he had committed crimes against our government. So it's like, now that's serious crime. This dude, he's selling arms that might kill some of our boys over there and shit. Now, keep him the fuck locked up. Because you know Russia's going to be like, yo, we need you now to help us with Ukraine, bro. So he's going to get right back into that shit, you know. So, yeah,
right.
that was just stupid. I don't make no damn sense. The part I'm mad about is you wouldn't have did that for any one of us.
So
even though we're citizens, you wouldn't have did that for none of us.
So how do we treat this situation where there's also not only, I believe there's an independent, he was a state contractor or something like that, Paul Whelan, who's now in a Russian prison, I believe. And we also have a Marine we was trying to get in the exchange deal along with Brittney, and I don't think they approved that one, did they? They didn't.
Did not.
Why?
There's been no talk about that.
Why? Because he was a Marine, a U.S. soldier doing some harm to us here, but we're gonna let a dude that was doing harm to us here. That make no sense.
I feel that. I feel that. I'm not tripping. I feel that. No, you're right. I feel that. And then who was
the one that Trump denied? Was it that Marine dude? Because there was one that they were trying to get during Trump's time, and Trump didn't go negotiate. It was the same. It was the Marine guy that he was supposed to try to negotiate, and he didn't do it then. But Biden does this shit now. It's like, you know what? I don't understand this. This makes no sense. And if you're gonna free American citizens, let's go get them all.
Right.
We want to trade all the Russians we got for all the Americans you got. Okay, cool. Now you do what you want with them, and we'll do with what we have over here. But to me, though, it almost should be like, okay, you were arrested for some type of crime there. When you come home, we're gonna put you in jail because you still committed a fucking crime. You didn't commit it here, but you still committed a crime. How do I let you go? You might commit that same crime again here.
You saw that chick that died on YouTube? They had made this huge hoopla.
Oh, the one that got beat up and shit?
They had got killed down in Mexico.
Mexico had that money and shit. Yeah, that's
remember
crazy.
that made, you didn't see it? Oh, Queen Mother. It was a sad sight to see.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't want to speak on the particulars of it because I don't understand the particulars of it.
Mm-hmm. Right now it was alcohol poisoning or her neck got snapped. Or she got suffocated. But we're not sure what it is.
Well, no, they've determined that
the medical shit says that she was strangled.
Because so when the chick on the camera was in the fight or what have you, she was getting beat up, and the girl that was beating up, did her in really bad, and at some point in time she broke her neck and killed her. This is down in Mexico.
Okay.
So what the next thing you hear is the people that was involved in this, when they killed the chick in Mexico, all they had to do was get to the border and they'll be okay once they're here because the crime's in Mexico.
They did come over. Yeah, they made it all the way here.
So you have to kind of like reverse it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So like now when you get to America, you're safe, but we have extradition policies now.
Mexico, so
and I believe they just sent that chick back.
Well, the one that posted to face shit like a dumbass.
25 years in a Mexican prison.
Oh wow!
According to what they were saying, up here, you got.
Oh yeah, that's Joyce West calling in.
Hello.
What's going on?
What's up, Mama Joyce?
What's happening?
Listen, I just want to make a real quick comment. The chick down in Mexico, I think what happened was that they found out that she was either transvestite or she was something. Because what happened when they found her in the hotel room and it got exposed, the boyfriend killed her. You know, now before they did the autopsy, the boyfriend had been hanging around the mom. And, they brought all of her stuff back except her, right? All right. They tried to say that she got poisoning, but yet still a bunch of her money had been missing out of her account. Then it just doesn't make sense that they do this girl. She footed the whole bill, of course, but then you stick hitting in the chest. No, it was more to that. She was fighting with a man. She wasn't fighting like she fight a woman. So I believe, and this is just my personal opinion, I believe that they found out that girl had either went to the other side, and the dude found out about it.
No. Word on the street is that they actually starting to say, "Hey, man, we think this was a hit."
Oh no!
They think this. Word on the street right now.
In other words,
this was the hit.
Girls got paid to go get her ass.
The word on the street is. This is the God's honest truth. This is like when I say live at 5 News, this is what's happening right now on the street.
Right.
They say, hey, man, the reason we know it was a hit was because, come to find out, the people that was invited there by the chick, all 3 of them had a common person that they all knew that was killed by the chick that they killed. Oh. And she got away with it.
Oh,
and so they said, this was a hit because that's the only thing that can explain this.
Sure enough.
So when 2 of them made it home and one of them got detained, still in Mexico now, what you think they're going to say? I'm going to talk too.
Right. Was it
the floor is 20 years, but it can go up to 60.
And I think for talking, she get only 20 and shit.
Yeah. Wait, for talking, now we got 2 people on their way back.
Mama, so we can, in case somebody else
absolutely. Thank you so much, Mama. Thank you for calling in. Thank you. Yeah, that's word on the street, man.
That's crazy.
That's word on the street. Yeah, it's crazy.
So
it's crazy.
They need to get
it's
that
crazy.
Dude, or I guess you know what?
It's crazy.
In my sense, I can't say that because you kill somebody in my family, I might send some motherfuckers to go get you.
Yeah.
Too, so I can see that, but that's pretty fucked up that they.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. The streets are hot.
They were saying, weren't they saying something about that money she had? That the way the 2 got out.
She had a lot of money.
Like the Mexican authorities took some money and let them go.
Exactly.
And they're the ones that said alcohol poisoning, but then the report came out like this lady was strangled. Her neck was broke.
Exactly.
Unless we saw her fall off a building and did that shit, but she didn't do that.
Exactly.
So there's a whole lot of shit involved.
It's deep,
that part we can't fuck with.
Oh no!
But the people, if they come over here and the Mexicans say, "Yo, we investigated," they're guilty. Send them back.
I mean,
and they'll send your ass back.
They're on their way. Like they're about to go to trial in Mexico
Right away.
Yeah, she's done.
I don't know how soon. How long has she been dead now?
I don't know. I just started hearing about this recently, so I don't know how long it's been that she did.
I don't know because they have a different law, and they committed something like this where the law says you can get a minimum of 20 years, but we can give you a maximum of 60.
Wow. And this is Mexico. We ain't trying to stall 4 years for do your trial. We're trying to do this shit right now.
This year's on Next Survival Series, 1 year in Mexico.
Right.
Mexican prison. Go for it. 20?
She gonna do 20. Yeah.
60
like
ain't
23
even.
years old.
You're making it nowhere near that.
Oh, 60, you're done. But I think that's what they said. We'll give you the 20 if you talk.
You talk.
Or if not,
yeah, man.
And they'll get 60.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You'll only get 20.
Yeah.
So,
Homicide Division still looking at this.
So they're checking that out. I think they said
very
FBI
interesting
and everything too.
Yeah, man.
It's like
they pretty.
Because homegirl wouldn't have made it.
And man, these kids, like you talking about young people, man.
In Russian prison.
Oh no.
That's what she would have gotten. I think 9 years in a Russian prison.
Oh no, she wouldn't make that.
You know, unless she was good. She got on the prison basketball team, and she was the shit. Then you know,
man,
she good.
she went to a notorious penal colony, and it was the circumstances. I'm sorry, the setup just seems to be very inhumane on many levels. And my heart went out to that young lady regarding that because I was like, how in the heck is she gonna make it under those conditions?
Brittney Griner?
Yeah, you know.
Well, that's again that dumbass mistake you made. You made
God.
one wrong move.
My God.
Anything could change it every day. Anybody, if out there, if anyone has an opinion on this, please call in and let us know what you
absolutely.
think. Do you think they should have traded for her? Do you think she should be in there paying her dues for committing a crime according to that country? Regardless of what it is, if a different country says this is a crime, it's like that boy that they were gonna cane back in the day. Remember that young boy
that was just plain dumb,
and they were gonna cane his ass.
That was just plain dumb.
From getting caned, like,
and that's what you
I was
get.
like, no,
and that's what you
cane
get.
him extra for being a foreigner, fucking around in my country.
So
cane him extra.
Basically, so you all understand the backdrop. Queen Mother, do you remember the kid that got caned?
I remember that.
You remember that? So I think he was like he littered or something on the ground. It was something very blatant.
Right.
And it was like something you just wouldn't do, like either peeing somewhere in public or littering somewhere in public.
Right.
And you automatically know before you come here,
can't do this shit.
You cannot throw things away on the ground.
That's just it. I don't think it was before you. I think he lived there already.
Really?
So
no. He was on vacation. No.
They had because it with his dad or something that had some.
No.
He just showed up.
Because they was trying to get him back stateside. No.
Yeah, they were trying. But why? He committed a crime in another country. Why would you trade for this guy? What's so important about him? So that means if I go to a country and I get arrested, I got to make sure that a lot of news and I can be on social media so it becomes a big thing and everybody starts talking, oh, free Los. You know, knowing damn good well, oh, no, I should be locked up. I fucked her up.
So let's be honest also. Let's have real honest conversations. Okay. So, like, when you think about the court systems in other countries, you don't really have a lot of confidence that justice will be served on your behalf as an American going into a foreign country. Because it's a different judicial system.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So you kind of have to wonder now when the CIA says things like, we're concerned that not only this Brittney Griner situation is happening, but now in a lot of these other countries, specifically in the Middle East and Eastern Europe, they're going to start holding U.S. travelers on trumped up charges and incarcerate them and then try to use them as bait.
That's what's going to happen.
So that they can get some other political
so they can get some of that
agenda
locked up,
done.
Get out.
Yeah, that's what we're worried about now.
Was that Thor? What was it Violent Thor? Or what was that, Bobby?
Violent Thor.
Yeah, they said it was like the only NBA trade that nobody paid for or something. What is
it? This is probably the only WNBA trade anyone has ever paid attention to.
right?
You ain't lying about
'cause
that.
we don't know, when they get traded, because that's somebody else that mentioned today too, how she was talking about equal pay for what they do, and his response was only about 2,000 people go see you play.
Really?
So why would you get paid the same as a guy that got 50,000 people watching him play every day? This equal pay shit that don't make sense here.
How much?
know?
I agree,
Yeah,
but
like, that
I
don't make
agree.
sense here.
How much does the highest paid WNBA athlete get paid a year?
No, I don't know. I don't know if they get millions. Like
How much
the
would you
dudes do.
think?
In the
The
hundred
highest
thousands,
paid,
maybe in
highest
the
paid.
100,000, maybe a million even.
Million
The
even.
highest paid, I would say maybe because they do bring in something. So these owners, hey, I'm making money off this person, so I got to pay them right. But they don't make as much as the dudes do. They don't even get millions and millions.
So
Similar to trading a high school football player for Bo Jackson.
they only get paid
That's
two
pretty
hundred
much
and
exactly
thirty
what
thousand a
happened.
year.
Yeah.
The
That's about
highest.
it. That's about it.
30,000. The highest
That's what I
paid.
heard.
That's where. That's
But
like.
still, you
like-
get $200,000 to play a game you love.
But
That's not work.
Brittney Griner was in that situation because
She wasn't getting paid like that.
they
She
was
had to go
getting
play
paid
over
like
there.
millions a year playing in Eastern Europe.
So they get big money.
She's
They
going
get
to
the
her money.
euros. That's right.
And she got caught up on her way to go get money.
Mhm.
She had no business being there. I understand you need a dollar, but we're about to
It's
go
not
to
that
war.
she had no business, but think about what you're doing and what you're taking when
Come on,
you're over
man.
there. It's the
Exactly.
same as if you live over there.
That was a bad
You
decision.
can't do shit like you do here because some places, like in
That was a
England, you
bad
can't have a
decision.
gun. So don't think you can walk around with a gun just because you have one. They don't allow that shit there. So it's like here in the States, you're thinking about when you're going to places, you're thinking about that you have this on you. Unless you have a prescription, you can't take that shit anymore. That's it's
But you did
federally
have a
still
prescription.
illegal. But that's Russia. They don't give a fuck about that. They
Exactly.
got nothing to do. I don't care what.
Exactly.
Here we don't care. Nobody here has a prescription for some shit like that. So why would you allow you? Because you're American? Fuck all that.
You can take animals to
I'm
Australia.
telling y'all, man, this opens up a can of worms, man. Like Brittney Griner's just
Because you're right about how people
she's just the tip of the
hey,
iceberg.
but we have some prisoners we would like to get back. Arrest some Americans and shit.
You
See
know,
if they'll trade for their ass.
Like you might start seeing more of those situations arising where countries are now bargaining, with other countries through sanctioned kidnapping for all intents and purposes.
And it could actually be that. I mean, in this case, we know that hey, you have something they don't allow. So
You know what I
that's why
mean?
they
Like,
detained your ass.
come on, man. Like you. All right, come on. So tell me if this ain't a reality in your head for you anyway. You land in Beijing, China, home of the Communist Party of China. You going through security. You get ready to walk through the machine. Beep, 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 beep. Now you know you didn't put whatever it is in your bag that's in your bag, but you in China. Now, do you really think you finna get a fair trial?
Hell to no. No, you're not. You're not.
Exactly.
But if I knew that shit was in there,
You're gonna start seeing a lot of that.
I know.
You're gonna start
could
seeing a
be.
lot
You
of
sure
that,
could
and
be.
it's gonna start happening in various countries. I promise you.
Right.
I promise you, it's gonna start happening, man. That's what they talking about, man. That's what they're talking
They're
about.
taking kidneys.
That's
what I
heard.
That's another
See, this,
thing.
what I
this
heard.
I guess she used to hate on America before. I
Yeah,
don't know too much about her.
I think Brittany. I think it was something about
She was hanging with
the
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick. Yeah, it was something about that. Now I won't speak on what I don't know,
Yeah, that's why
but I
know if
don't
she does or
remember.
not.
Her,
call in and
at
talk
that
to us
time.
about
Yeah,
it.
call and tell
Let
us
know.
about
That's
it.
what this show's about. Let
Absolutely.
us know so we know what the truth is, and we don't want to be talking outside about
Absolutely.
Valiant
Yeah, 'cause
Thought said it won't be long before Griner is hating on America again.
Yeah.
So she was
So
She was
must
hating
have
on
been
us?
doing. She must
That's-
have been
I mean,
doing
that's-
some activist.
it was
shit or
something that involved when Colin Kaepernick took the knee,
She was all about
and we don't know if she was about it or if she was against it. I just don't remember. I don't know.
Like I said, I don't know much.
I don't know.
First time I ever heard her name is some WNBA star, Brittney Griner, got
Griner,
arrested in
shame.
Russia. I'm like, oh, okay, that's who that
Griner,
is.
shame.
That's all I know. I don't watch it WNBA,
Yeah,
so
man.
I don't know who these are.
Yeah,
she's
Brittany's
not that.
shame.
She's not Kobe.
Nah, man, that little girl can hoop,
Kobe
man.
MJ
Nobody.
money type,
Yeah,
type
Kobe
of money
nobody.
and shit.
Hey, man, little girl can hoop, man.
So,
She's 6'9".
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
They
Some
cut her
magic
hair. I know
shots
she
and shit.
cried.
Yeah, they say because it got so cold, it messed up her hair. The harsh conditions. It's so cold when they send it to the penal colony. Yeah.
They had her in that one that be showing in the movies and shit where James Bond be
I
sneaking
guess,
out of and
man.
shit.
I guess, right?
Where Ethan Hawke be arrested at and sneaks out of that. They had him in that jail.
Yeah, man.
This is my opinion on it. I don't really have the, about the exchange, the this, the that. And even her, not all of that went out the window with me. I just saw her as a person that needed to be rescued. Now, and then I'm a female, so all that other stuff is just kind of out the window. But I heard some reports earlier today, and they said when Brittney was on the plane that they were trying to give her some seclusion and stuff, and she says, "No, that's not what I want. I want to be surrounded by people and things like that." She was taking pictures, and I'm sure she is. She's happier than a chinch in a funky
Man, I
girl,
bet
too.
she was in a heck of a situation.
I think that the time and the condition of what has taken place, I don't think she'll ever be the same again.
Yeah.
And I'm really
She gonna vote Democrat
questioning
for the rest of her life. Though.
I'm really questioning whether or not that relationship will last.
Really?
I really am. I'm real, because you don't have that kind of time by yourself not to think about what really is right. And I think that is one of the things that shuts. I think people in situations like that, if they really still have some morals about them, will really rethink their whole position in life, period.
That's what she did. That's what she did. Cool.
We should not play the national anthem during our so we think we should.
Damn, she was gangster with it.
Okay. Don't play the national anthem.
That we shouldn't take that much of a stand.
Man,
we should take that.
Honestly, Phil, we should not play the national anthem during our season. I think we should take that much of a stand. Damn, those some strong words.
Yeah.
That's almost a declaration of war.
I remember way back in the days during football games, they didn't play it at the beginning.
I understand that.
I heard that was for like a recruitment type thing to help recruit people. I don't know. I just know that back in the day, you used to be I grew up in the military, so when I first came to the States and went to a theater and they didn't play the national anthem when it first came on, I was like, y'all don't play the national anthem? Every time I go to the movies where I grew up, you had to stand the fuck up and take your hat off and everything. They played it because it's like, you're over here representing America, so you got to get that good feeling up in you. Hell, at 5 o'clock, we had to stop doing what you're doing and face where the flag would be and put your hand onto your heart when you heard the flag go down and shit. That's,
and they taught us that from young kids. But when we really get with the lyrics,
right?
They
Before
really
the
true?
TV would go off, they played it, and then they would go to that.
The flag flying and everything.
Don't y'all do that.
But are the lyrics really, really true? Can we really stand by the lyrics? No. I'll take a knee.
That's a bad fight. Like, you got to play the national anthem. If you don't play the national anthem, you have a real fight on your hands. You don't want that fight.
From
who?
Who puts up the
United States of America and her citizens thereof and
they did to,
military.
To Kaepernick.
Hey man, listen to me. It's one thing to disrespect the flag.
Right.
It's another thing to remove the flag.
Right.
I am saying, if you're saying don't play the national anthem during this year, that's declaring war, because what you're saying is not disrespecting it, but not acknowledging it at all.
Right.
We're not going to have that as the United States of America, homeboy.
That's right.
We're not going to have that. That's a declaration of war against the mightiest military that has ever been on this planet, ever in the history of man.
So we'll see now if she continues.
You don't want to do that.
And shit, or
you don't want to do that.
Or is that shit now?
Don't do that.
That's another point.
Don't do that.
Was she brought in because of her political stand?
God bless her.
To try to change her. You know,
That's what I'm asking. Was that? Yeah,
like,
hey, we gonna
this
change
way?
your mind.
You still feel that way now? We helped you though, goddamn it. You still
You
hate
came home to America.
You
You came home to America. You came home to America. That's right.
I bet
That's
when you
right.
saw that flag,
Came home to America.
I bet when you saw that
That's
flag
right.
at LaGuardia, you were
Here.
like, "Ooh, I'm home."
You
Oh.
wanted to lick the ground.
Land of the gangbangers. You came home. We wish you wanted to come here.
You saw that flag, you were happy as hell.
Yeah, love my country.
You know?
Yeah, we got problems, but I love my country.
You know what I'm saying?
We got problems, though.
And it is
We got problems.
our country.
Absolutely.
It's our
Absolutely.
country.
It's absolutely.
Shucks,
Exactly.
it ain't. No, I don't. I'm not
got
from
problems.
Africa.
We
I
got
don't
some
care what
bad
nobody.
problems.
I ain't from Africa.
Sure.
I'm far removed from Africa.
Well,
This is my
and
country.
you're not saying anything wrong because all them people, they don't say that they come from. I'm from Germany. No, they're from America.
That's
So,
Right.
so you're not
Amen.
saying nothing wrong. You are from here.
Hey,
I
man.
The
am.
people were from Africa, but
With plain
You're
land.
not.
That's
Yeah.
all I want to know. With
Yeah.
plain land.
Yeah.
That's my whole answer. With plain
I
land,
guess we'll
Brittney.
see how she acts now. I bet now she'll tell him, "Yo, play that shit louder."
Exactly.
Standing up straight with her hand on her heart, like, "Ooh, they saved my ass." You know. So,
a
all that
Russian
does,
prison.
now all that does is piss me off even more.
What's up?
You went and saved her, and she didn't give a fuck about you. Come on now, you wouldn't do that for me. You know, like shit. Why
I
her?
feel
Why
you.
her?
I
That's why
feel
need
you
to
and
know
I
why
hear
her?
you. I
Why
feel
her?
you and hear you.
You know,
well,
you
it
traded
had to be
nothing
her.
for something that's dangerous. and
Because
shit.
she's an icon. She's an emblem.
Yeah.
She's a part of something, Los, that's bigger than her. You know what I mean? And that's what's under attack, man.
Before
And
that,
she made a
was just
bad
basketball
decision.
player.
You know what I mean?
You
And
know,
that's what
she
they're
made a real
using
bad
now
decision.
to kind of help or correct this bad decision of hers.
Right.
If this
the
was
rest of us,
if this was Paul
around,
Whelan,
you know,
if this was whoever, trust me, you would not have the type of social momentum behind you if the same exact thing happened to you right now in Russia than what she's had. This is money involved. This is
that's what it is. It's money
social
and fame.
status.
It's money and fame,
That's
you know?
why this is important.
You got
but-
money and
but
you're
don't think it
famous in
don't happen.
America, we'll save your ass. If not, we ain't saving
You know what I mean? For real,
the rest of
man.
y'all, fuck the rest of y'all.
For
I don't
real.
care if you're citizen or
I
not.
ain't coming for you, Lo.
You know, like shit. I mean, you left the
Ain't
Marine
coming for
there.
long.
You left the Marine
I
there.
ain't
Something
coming for
wrong.
Ron.
But you left the Marine there. Something wrong with you. That don't make no fucking
You know what I mean?
sense. You know, it's been first motherfucker you should have
Nah,
got.
man.
You
No.
know, you should have kept fighting for it. Like, no, we don't get the Marine and Brittney, you don't get this dude. Simple as that. They should have kept hard on that and shit.
They should have.
You know, because it's like, if anything, I need my Marine.
But
back,
he
goddamn.
already did 10 years here already. What's 12 more? He did his 13 more. He did his whole time.
Right.
He already did 10 years here in American federal prison.
Mhm.
You did this 10 months ago,
10 months.
and now we gotta let this dude go
10 years
to
was
get
a thing,
you
right
here.
And this dude's way more.
That was an
dangerous.
expensive trade.
That's right. That's right. We
That was
lost
an
on
expensive
one.
trade.
We lost on that one big time.
That was a very expensive
You know,
trade.
That's all we need to hear is later on some terrorist shit goes on, and it's his guns that did it.
Hey man,
You know?
they say this dude was like Lord of War status. Like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
actually financing entire countries' militaries,
right,
man.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my Lord.
We lost big on that.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah,
that came just in time. You losing the war in the Ukraine.
It's like
You're gonna need-
We traded Michael.
You're gonna
Jordan
need
for
hardware.
Nick Bowl and shit.
Right? You're gonna need
lost.
hardware, man.
We
You
lost
said you
real
let
bad.
just the right man go.
Right.
You
Like,
go. NATO would just
dumbass.
blow that up too, though.
And they need him over there now to fight. Goddamn.
Comrade, I didn't know I have to deal with Ukraine and NATO.
right, man. Like y'all should have just left my ass back there. I was eating good in that federal
For
prison.
real,
Really?
man.
Compared to this
Come
shit.
out. Why the trade went down the way it went? It's gonna come out.
Okay.
I'm sure it's written on paper somewhere. We
You
got to
think so?
do this. We
Oh,
got to
trust
do
me.
this.
This
to
would be
do
the
that.
transcripts of them talking it out. Why, you know? I just want to know, like, that don't make no sense.
You know the Brittney Griner story. That's gonna be
That's
a
what we'll
movie.
see,
You know
right?
it's gonna
Oh,
come
of
out,
course.
right?
It's, you know that.
You know there's gonna be a movie. I'm
Netflix
calling it
already
right
working-
here and now. I'm calling it right here and now.
Netflix already working on it.
Gonna hit that.
You know, shit, they're probably already working on that shit right now.
Dr. Mason?
Hey
You
man,
may
the
not ever
Brittney
have to play
Griner
ball
story.
again. Huh?
10 years.
It's a dinosaur.
You know that it's gonna
12
be
months in
something.
Russia. 12 months in Russia.
On HBO Max.
Alone.
And then they're gonna make it even better because when they show what dude did, they're gonna show a lot of devastation. And for her, all they're gonna show is some dunking and some hooping.
Hey man,
Like, we lost big on that
Brittney
trade.
made
I don't see why she
You know.
lost any weight.
She did. She look good, huh?
Russia
She
got
looks
us.
the same to me. So
She was always
Other
tall
than
and
the
lanky
hair.
She was
anyways,
good,
right?
huh?
She was always
yeah,
tall and lanky
other than the
anyways.
hair, shit. I'm like, well, shit. I was looking for her to be skin and bone when she was slender, but she was
Right.
still about the same.
Yeah.
I need to know is what you took that shit for. Is that ailment fucking with you right now? Because it's been 10 months. You ain't took that. You ain't
Bam.
took that in 10 months. So is it still
Bam.
hurting right now? Whatever you
Bam.
take that shit for that you needed
Bam.
to, is it still hurting right now? Because if not, you
Bam.
just trying to get high, bitch.
Bam. Yeah. How you
You know
feel
what I'm
now?
saying?
See, that's the
10
truth
months,
right there.
10
I
months,
think this
you're
is
not
what this
doing
is
your
all
shit.
about.
That's, your knee is killing you right
Los,
now.
ain't
Real
gonna lie to
bad.
you. I think at the end of the day, this whole story, this whole exchange, this is all about, man, this chick here trying to get high and rush, man.
And got caught.
Got caught.
You know?
Trying to get high and rush.
Right? Because that's what I
I
want to
think
know.
that's
If
just
it's a
what it is
medical
at the end of
thing,
the
that in 10 months, whatever you
No
was
telling
hurting
at all.
should be killing you right now, boy. Real bad.
You know what I mean?
But you got off that plane pimping.
You know what I mean?
Came
You know
straight
what I
to
mean?
San Antonio. Let me get some of that brisket, yo.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
shit. You know, and
That's
shit ain't
where
hurt-
she lived.
No, well, that's where she was for, like, I read something today that they had her, she was in San Antonio, that she
Uh-huh.
had some barbecue, she played some basketball before she goes to somewhere else or something. That's what they said she did today or yesterday or something like that. You know,
You just got out of a Russian penal colony, and you came home the next day. You playing basketball and eating barbecue.
so it must not hurt that bad. So whatever it is you were doing, that shit was weed.
You was
That
in
was
the-
hashish oil and shit.
You was
I ain't
in
never
good
heard of no
area. You was
CBD
good.
made of hashish oil, man. You know, it's
Man.
like, well, that shit comes from that Delta 8 shit. What they got, like,
Man.
what, Delta 15 is hashish Delta? You know, like, shit. So, no, yeah, that was a bad, we lost bad on that one, man. They got us on that one. That's
Yeah,
crazy. You know,
Pretty much, I'm like you. She did not look like a woman that just came out of a 10-month, well, you know what I mean, an 8-month, 6-month Russian
No.
prison sentence.
unless
Like,
they cleaned her up real good
I-
before they let her go to
you
that
know what I mean?
extent.
I was
We weren't
expecting
abusing her here.
man,
You know,
like I
'cause
still
they figured
expect some
they do-
Schindler's List something.
'cause you figured
know
they're-
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, girl, you
Right,
look
you figure
good.
out if their dude was in one of our federal prisons, he was eating good, he was living
You know what I
good,
mean?
You know, they didn't have him in their crazy ass place and shit. But yeah, we
Yes,
lost bad.
he was
Yeah.
good.
Russia won, America zero.
They had him at Bill Cosby cell.
Right, they had
Mm-hmm.
written that, yeah. That's crazy. But again, anybody else, if you got an opinion, chat with us, talk to us, call in, you know, hey, this is what's going on right now. So I know everybody got an opinion on this right now. So
I
Call
appreciate
in.
the thought of actually hitting up the comments.
Yeah, appreciate
sure
you.
enough,
Thank you so
know,
much.
and if you don't
man.
watch us regularly, yo, hit that subscribe button and hit that like, you know, and come watch. We talk about a lot of different things you might be interested in. So, but anyways, much love for your support today. So,
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
Thank you so
Now,
much.
I gotta pay some bills over here.
Oh, you know, that's right. We forgot all about that. They know what they are anyways, though. But you know how we do. We start off with banging, 832 radio.
Banging.
www.832.com. They show past episodes of Daily Smoke at 7 o'clock on Sundays. But we're going to switch that to the gospel hour with Mama.
Praise God.
You know,
Featuring Tiffany.
and they also have other, you know, it's a radio station, so you can listen to, you know, Houston. If you're from Houston, you'll like what they play, and they do have other podcasts where they show other people that are from Houston or rappers from New Orleans, rappers, you know.
Absolutely.
Some of
Homegrown.
some of those, you know, about it ones, they be on there. So
Yeah.
I saw a few different episodes. So yeah, make sure y'all check
That-
them out.
that-
You know, they help us out. We're trying to help them out. So make sure you check them out. Then we got Tamia's Touch of Care Massage, massage therapy. To get with life, get a massage. Touch my
You didn't blow my mic this time.
And it doesn't blow out the mic. All right. So you get that. That's www.tamiaanderson.com. As we've told you before, our very own webmatician uses her. She raves about it.
Yes.
You know, she knows her craft. So, you know, and then you said she does that Reiki shit.
Yeah, she does Reiki,
So
like
you know,
energy
if you're gonna get into that, check
Beautiful.
her out. Make sure you check her out. Again, you know, black owned, veteran owned. And she knows not to go to Russia fucking around.
Absolutely. But she knew that.
Right. So make sure
Pay
y'all
her
take care of that.
$1
And then we
million
got the Buy Black Marketplace here at the Shrine of the Black Madonna at 5309 MLK Boulevard here in Houston, Texas. Every first and third Saturday of the month, 12 to 6 p.m. They have a whole lot of stuff you can do. They're even looking for vendors, artists, artisans, whatever you have, anything you do that you make, you want to sell,
Absolutely.
they'll allow you to sell it right there. And there's a lot of people that go there.
Absolutely.
Some of our own cast have gone there and
Absolutely.
bought stuff. And
Absolutely. Very nice setup.
if it's jewelry, it's a one of a kind, you know, because you don't usually
Absolutely.
get something like that. You only make one of them. You might see 2 or 3 different ones there, but that one looks nothing like the others.
Right,
You
right,
get a one of a
right.
kind piece, and
That's
you never
right.
know. This person grows up to become a Picasso. You bought one of their early things. It might be how
Right.
much that's worth now. You know, and you probably bought it
Right.
for $4 right there at the Shiny
Right.
Black Madonna. So make sure y'all check them out every first and third Saturday of the month, 12 to 6. Then we got what do we got next, Bobby? Puff Pass It. Yeah, Puff Pass It, CBD and more, located at 4130 and a half Cavalcade here in Houston, Texas, 77026. Make sure y'all check that out. If you watched the episode when we were there, and we try to show what's going on, but she has football on Thursdays
Right.
on her outside patio. Got a great big old TV she got out there, nice comfortable seating. And then Fridays they do karaoke. Right? It's just karaoke night. And who knows, you might find us out there one day doing a show from out there or just watching a show from out there.
Porch, man.
So yeah, that porch was pretty cool. So I mean, it was nice. Then the inside, that lipstick room where you can get into cigars,
really cool in there.
and you can rent all this space out to have your own party. So make sure y'all check that out. Again, that was Puff Pass It, CBD and more at 4130 and a half Cavalcade here in Houston, Texas.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and then we have I'm trying to remember this one because it's all new. Tuesday, the 27th of December. It's the family reunion of Kuji Chagalia, and it's actually on the day of Kuji Chagalia, which is the second principle of Kwanzaa, I think she said.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure y'all get your tickets on Eventbrite. They're $30. If you use the code TABOO, it takes $5 off. Make sure you join us there. We're going to be recording Taboo Tuesdays with the word Mortician there that day.
Absolutely.
If she happens not to be there, we're still going to do a Taboo Tuesday because that is a Tuesday. So we're going to do that. Plus, we're going to be, we're going to be celebrating and talking about the ups and downs and challenges of living in wellness. And it's from 6:30 to 9:30. The show will be from 7 to 8 as normal. So if you want to be part of it, come check us out there. And that's at the Midtown Arts Center. And what is that? Repertory at 3414 La Branch. We did we didn't do a show from there. We went, but we never showed it.
It was we sure didn't.
It was the third.
That's right. We sure didn't.
So
that's
this
right.
was going to be live from there. So make sure y'all go there. And then as always, don't forget www.thedailysmoke.com to check out everything and anything about us. You just go there and check it all out. And like we want you to do, we need y'all to hit that. Have you ever been experienced? We want you to come here and be part of the show. And like I said, you can bring the topic to us and you can open the conversation if you want.
Absolutely.
And we don't care what it is about. Just this here. First Amendment goes 100% here, goddamn. You say what you have to say. Absolutely. No one's going to attack you. It's all very respectful. And then, of course, you know, for donations, that time of year, let's give up some money for people because we're happy. $ TD Smoke. Make sure y'all check us out. Anything you give is very, very welcome and helpful. It helps us get, make us do what we do here, make you feel more comfortable, be able to feed you, be able to give you a drink. So make sure Mama Pierce knows this.
Absolutely.
Right? She knows what's going on here. She knows what's up.
So
make sure y'all come.
Marvelous.
She always has a great experience with us here.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Mama.
My pleasure.
Yeah. So you're always welcome. So.
Absolutely.
Hey, she's Queen Mother. She's been there since day one. Like I said, she's seen us when we were always technical difficulties. She went to she went from the high technical difficulties and now slowly coming down.
And guys, if y'all really want us to keep this thing going, show your love and let us know by even if you don't want to come on the show, throw some ideas out there, some of the things you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah,
it can be anything. The floor can be yours.
Right.
Or if you don't want to be on camera, you're kind of shy in that area. I understand that's not for everybody.
I'm gonna give my donation right now.
Oh, thank you.
That's mine right there.
And also, too, though, what days you do your thing? Conversations with Mama Pierce.
Well, I haven't really been doing anything. I'm waiting. I'm waiting
so make sure y'all
to get it all set up
to YouTube.
Just right.
And look for Conversations with Mama E.
And we'll announce it right here when I start.
We're saying it right now. We're manifesting it, so it's already in the works anyway.
Look at love.
So make sure you check that out. Check her out. Get her.
She's walking in this house and I'm manifesting stuff. Look at
you. You know what it is? You know what it is?
Manifest.
You know what it is? You know what it is, Ron? I've been breathing.
3 and 7.
I've been breathing. It's been coming.
You know, Tiffany dying laughing right now.
Hell yeah, because that shit works.
Yeah.
I've been telling other people that shit like, yo, you feeling bad? Take a deep breath. Man.
Yeah,
You can even feel the
Let it out.
difference.
Yeah,
You can feel
absolutely.
the
You
difference.
can almost instantly. You can feel that
It
the
is.
anger
That's
goes
true.
away.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, or whatever it is, it goes away, and you can deal with that.
Yeah, man.
But anyways, thank y'all for joining us as always. Much love for your support. Keep tuning in. Keep supporting us. I'm Brother Los.
I'm Brother Ron.
Brother Black Hand.
Brother Black Hand on the cam, and our special guest for today sitting in, Queen Mother. We're here with us, Miss Pierce. So don't forget, check her out. Conversations with Mama E on YouTube. It's coming soon. I'm sure once it's up, we'll let you know when you go check it out. So as always, we out.
Peace.
Peace.